The first thing we did was to try and understand the situation. So we published this report in May 2011, which looks at mapping and understanding the UK palm oil supply chain. So of the 643,000 metric tons of palm oil and fats that were imported into the UK in 2009, we estimated that the amount of sustainable certified oil that was bought was about 24% of that. And basically what the statement consists of is an overall headline about the UK working towards 100% sourcing of certified sustainable palm oil by the end of 2015. And then it has paragraphs from a range of organisations setting out their role, what they're going to do, and what their palm oil commitments are.
And I think that one of the key aspects, starting with the task force, is trying to have all the links in the chain together, because responsibility is with all the parties in the supply chain. So we were able to present the first report in 2011, where we were reporting to 21% of the palm oil use being sustainable. And over the year 2012, we saw an increase of 20%, reaching 41 in total. So I think we're heading in the right direction towards 2015. Now, some people do already ask, oh, what will be the next figure, right? So that might be 62, something like that. Maybe, we'll see. But it is clear that it does take effort. And I guess that filling the rest of the red gap, so to say, will be more and more difficult also when we are reaching 2015.
Apparently there is an increase in the demand for sustainable palm oil. Our own figures show the same increase in the sales of sustainable palm oil, but it doesn't show yet in the shelves of the supermarket. So how come? I mean, across sectors, people are using more sustainable palm oil, but we don't see it on packs. Of course, there's this 2014 EU food labeling regulations. So palm oil will show up on food labels, and in our experience as a refiner, this is a good push for the demand for sustainable palm oil.
Already in May 2011, we had the first kick-off meeting, a big meeting where we had about 120 participants. We agreed that we said, oh, we need a platform for exchange, and we want to stimulate discussions. And a bit different, like what we have in the UK, and a bit different what we have in Netherlands as well. Like this German forum is having a multi-stakeholder structure, including the NGOs, including all sorts of businesses and companies, including a number of the big retailers as well, as they are some of the drivers of this process. And so we're having this kind of multi-stakeholder structure.
I experienced that actually the objectives and activities that we undertake as responsible investors are quite similar to what the national initiatives are aiming for. As responsible investors, we engage with our investee companies, so the companies in which we invest and we are a shareholder, we engage with them to encourage them to work in a sustainable way. So when we are talking to companies that are part of the palm oil chain, we encourage them to work in compliance with the RSPO principles and criteria. So that's why I think actually our tasks and objectives are quite similar.